In Hollywood's golden age, stars were everywhere. As well as entertaining us in the local movie theatre, many of them also came to our home, our very own living room. Here they would perform radio versions of big-name films. Screen directors' assignment was famous for the lavish use of stars in their productions. Listen now and find out why it really was just like having your very own film studio in your living room.
From Hollywood, the NBC Theater presents...
Screen Director's Assignment. Production, Hold Back the Dawn. Director, Mitchell Lyson. Stars, Charles Boyer, Vanessa Brown.
The Hollywood Screen Directors present a story fashioned for the heart. Hold Back the Dawn, starring Charles Boyer with Vanessa Brown, and introducing the director of the film, Mitchell Lyson. Some weeks ago, the NBC Theater introduced one of Hollywood's most expert directors of motion picture comedy. Tonight, he is our guest once again, as we present a film story of a quite different character. Thus, an impressive versatility is limelighted by the contrast between comedy and romantic drama, two forms of entertainment vividly directed by the same artist. Ladies and gentlemen, the director of such excellent films as Lady in the Dark, Kitty, To Each His Own, and tonight's story, Hold Back the Dawn, Mr. Mitchell Lyson.
Thank you. Hold Back the Dawn was a rather unusual film which tried to tell a story of how a motion picture is made. And that's how I happened to end up in front of the camera myself, managing somehow to act the part of a screen director named Mitchell Lyson. My job in the opening sequence was to listen as a fascinating rascal down on his luck tried to sell his story to motion pictures. Hold Back the Dawn is the story he told me. And now, Charles Boyer, starring in his original role of George Iscovescu, with Vanessa Brown as Annie.
On one side of the high-wire fence, standing in the desert heat, the stars and stripes flutter in the sunshine. For many waiting on the Mexican side, that flag is the goal, the soil it flies over, the dream. To George Iscovescu, barely within the law, international confidence man, gigolo, it merely means another people to exploit. But in his interview with the American consul on the Mexican side, George Iscovescu has met defeat for the third time in a year. Bewildered, despairing at last, George Iscovescu leaves the office of the consul. A very relaxed, cynical stranger speaks to him as he comes into the waiting room.
Well, how did it go, Iscovescu?
I beg your pardon?
Any luck this time?
Luck? I must wait 7 more years to enter the United States.
The Romanian quota is very small and very crowded.
Yes, I know that. But 7 years in this heat, this filth, with these flies, and this prison sentence.
What are your plans?
Oh, I don't know. Find a cheaper hotel. Wait.
Try the Hotel Esperanza. Paint is peeling, the faucets drip. There are no shades on the light bulbs. But what do you expect at $1 a day? If you can get a room.
Is such a wretched place hard to get into?
It's crammed with people wanting to get into the States.
The Esperanza.
Tell him I sent you.
Who are you?
Inspector Hammock.
Inspector Hammock?
Of the United States Immigration Department, yeah. Good luck, Iscovescu.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?